Israeli tanks near the Lebanon border, Hezbollah fighters in southern Lebanon, US and Israeli flags headline, border on edge, US calls for calm, conflict expanded. Tensions are reaching a boiling point on Israel's northern border as the conflict between Israel and Hezbollah enters a dangerous new phase. With cross-border strikes intensifying, civilian evacuation underway, and both sides digging in, fears of a full-scale regional war are growing by the day. Northern Israel smoke rising from hillside villages, Israeli artillery firing. The border between Israel and Lebanon has seen near daily exchanges of fire. Israel says it's responding on Hezbollah rocket and drone attacks, some reaching deeper into Israeli territory than in past flare-ups. IDF spokesperson said that we will not tolerate continued aggression from Hezbollah. All options are on the table. In response, as Israel has struck targets about southern Lebanon, including reported Hezbollah military infrastructure, weapons caches, and suspected command posts. Lebanese ambulance destroyed buildings, civilians feeling. But the collateral damage is mounting with dozens of civilian casualties reported on both sides and over 80,000 people displaced in northern Israel and southern Lebanon. Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah speaking Iranian flag. Hezbollah backed in Iran say its action are in support of Palestinians in Gaza and part of the border axis of resistance against Israel and Western influence. Hezbollah spokesperson said that any attack on our land will be met with force. The resistance is ready for the scenarios. Israeli officials warn that Hezbollah now possesses over 150,000 rockets, many capable of reaching deep into Israeli cities like Haifa and Tel Aviv. Rocket may range map that southern Lebanon to Israeli population center. U.S. State Department Pentagon briefings military movements. The United States is closely watching the escalation, arguing both sides to stand down while also quietly preparing for regional fallout. US officials say that we are fully committed to Israel's security, but we are also working every democratic channel to prevent a wider conflict. Behind the scene, the Pentagon has increased naval presence in the eastern Mediterranean and is reported preparing evacuation plans for US personnel in Beirut, a potential sign of deepening concern. Gaza conflict overlap, Iranian weapons shipments, and Syrian air attacks. The Israel-Hezbollah standoff is unfolding against the backdrop of the ongoing war in Gaza, adding another layer of volatility to an already explosive situation. Meanwhile, Iran's role looms large. US and Israel's intelligence warn that Tehran may escalate via proxy groups, including militaries in Syria, Iraq, and Yemen. Middle East analysts say that this is not just a border skirmish anymore. It's a part of a regional chessboard, and one miscalculation could engage a much broader war. US Security Council meeting displaced families, these regional maps. Democratic efforts are underway, but so far no breakthrough. The UN Security Council has called for resistance, but both Israel and Hezbollah say they are prepared for prolonged confrontation. As missiles fall and tensions rise, the world watches, hoping this conflict can be contained before it spirals into something much worse. Middle East on Edge. Subscribe for updates on global conflict and diplomacy.